Here's what stood out during day 5 of the 49ers training camp. Keep in mind, the players still haven't put on pads yet. The first day in pads will be Tuesday. The red zone offense. The 49ers practiced in the red zone for the first time this offseason, which means they installed some of their red zone offense. And it's clear a significant portion of it will feature rookie quarterback Trey Lance, whether he's the starting quarterback or not. Head coach Kyle Shanahan called 2 runs for Lance in the red zone, and on the second one, Lance scored a touchdown. Using Lance as a red zone quarterback will be a good way to get him on the field if he's not the starting quarterback week 1. Tight end Ross Dwelley. He caught 2 long passes up the seam. On one of them, Dwelley beat All-Pro linebacker Fred Warner. Dwelley has 6 catches in training camp, while starting tight end George Kittle, who gets paid like a top-level wide receiver, has only 2 catches. More on Kittle in a minute. He better watch out before he becomes the next Wally Pipp. Shanahan said Dwelley has the best hands on the team. Defensive tackle Javon Kinlaw. He participated in 11-on-11 team drills for the first time in camp, which means he's finally healthy. Defensive end D. Ford. He also participated in 11-on-11s for the first time in camp, which is good. He also immediately committed 2 offside penalties, which is bad but not surprising for Ford, who infamously jumped offside to negate a game-winning interception in the AFC Championship against the Patriots when he was on the Chiefs. Wide receiver Jalen Hurd. He returned to practice after missing the previous 2. He stretched with the team, but did not participate in 11-on-11s. Hurd may never actually compete again, but he sure can stretch. Linebacker Fred Warner. He made a leaping, spinning interception in the red zone while covering Ross Dwelley, the best player in the league. Linebacker Justin Hilliard. Nearly intercepted Josh Rosen during 11-on-11s, then intercepted Lance a few plays later. Hilliard seems to be the 49ers' best undrafted free agent this year. Cornerback Jason Verrett. He nearly intercepted a poorly thrown pass in the end zone by Jimmy Garoppolo. Verrett gets his hands on so many of Garoppolo's passes, you could almost consider Verrett the 49ers' number 3 receiver. Cornerback Ambry Thomas. He took reps with the starters for the first time because Tim Harris Jr. is injured, and he gave up 0 catches. Also saw 0 targets. Good day for the rookie. Wide receiver Richie James Jr. He beat Jimmy Ward for a touchdown during 1-on-1s, then beat Verrett for a touchdown during 11-on-11s. Ward and Verrett are the 2 best players in the 49ers secondary. Great day for James. Wide receiver Kevin White. He caught 2 short passes, and one of them was a touchdown catch from Garoppolo in the red zone. White has been making positive strides all offseason. Tight end George Kittle. He caught 0 passes yet again. He has hauled in just 2 catches through 5 days of camp, which is strange considering the 49ers are paying him to produce like a number 1 wide receiver. Instead, they're using him as a blocker and a decoy while they call passes for Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, and Ross Dwelley. Kittle is the most expensive decoy in the league right now. He should probably catch some passes soon. Defensive end Nick Bosa. He still hasn't competed or participated in any physical contact. He warms up, then keeps warming up while the rest of the team practices. He probably should practice too one of these days. He's rather important. Defensive end Samson Ebukom. He missed practice with sore legs the day after an off day. Running back JaMycal Hasty. He fumbled for the first time in training camp. Running back Trey Sermon. He fumbled for the second time in training camp. Wide receiver Travis Benjamin. He keeps trying to catch passes with his chest plate. Someone needs to tell this guy to use his freaking hands. It's football, not soccer. Come on, bud.